You won't believe how this bizarre tale begins. Hunan asks Hunan for help, but Hunan thinks Hunan would risk her daughter's dignity just to go. Hunan's naive just attracted the ear of an old busybody who eavesdropped. The next day, Hunan finds Yeonhee seemingly snooping for him. Subtitles. Just then, Aunt Wonjong burst in, whisking Yeonhee away and shocking Hunan. She claims Hunan is the island's line Olympics gold winner. Don't trust her. The old lady's words sparked a stir. She even dropped the bomb that Yeonhee isn't even Wonjong's biological daughter. It seems the old ladies had some inside info while trying to protect Hunan. As the scene shifted, this Wonjong drunk as a skunk, while Hunan was sneaking like a thief, trying to swipe cash and keys from her pockets. After her successful heist, she gleefully unlocked the cabinet with the island's only phone and pulled out Maylan's contact info, setting up a little date. The next morning, as dawn breaks, Hunan sneakily snatched her daughter out like a heist, ready to change clothes and shoes. She planned to escape the snail paste island with her daughter. At first, Yeonhee hesitated, but when she heard Mom wouldn't leave either, she finally gave in. After all, if not leaving, Mom might face a package deal beating. A boat then sped to the island to the one Maylan called. The two strolled towards the sea, dreaming of a brighter future. When they spotted Maylan waving from the boat, Hunan's once racing heart suddenly relaxed. In the next second, she was left dumbfounded because the sailor was actually Wonjong's buddy, who claimed not to meddle in others' affairs. He just wanted the money, but after taking Hunan's cash, he counted it slowly. Hunan, glancing back, saw Wonjong staring coldly. Hunan instantly felt her soul leave her body, urgently urging the man to set sail, but he just kept counting his cash, completely ignoring her. Ultimately, Hunan was yanked back. Wonjong pulled her hair while giving her a life lesson, and the old ladies nearby were like enthusiastic audience members. They didn't bother to intervene, instead shouting for Wonjong to give Hunan some gentle violence. Such kindness. Seeing Mama get a beat down, Yeonhee could only beg helplessly, only to receive a well-placed slap from Wonjong. An anxious Hunan grabbed a stone to retaliate, but the old ladies wreaked havoc, pushing Hunan down to the ground. Times all, they accused Hunan. How dare she stun her man? How ironic, pounded yet blamed for a stone. In the old lady's view, Wonjong's willingness to take in Hunan with her kid was a huge blessing. She ought to be grateful. This ticked off Hunan, causing her to spill years' worth of suppressed thoughts. Wonjong, like a cat with its tail stepped on, furiously lunged at her. Yeonhee rushed to intervene but got tossed down by Wonjong, then bravely bit toward Wonjong's leg. In pain, Wonjong yanked Yeonhee's hair and flung her away, resulting in a nasty bump on her head. Hunan, witnessing this, felt her heart shatter. She hurriedly crawled to her daughter in disbelief at the scene. Once confirming her daughter was no longer breathing, this woman, who endured for over 30 years, finally lost it. Frantically, she yelled for the filthy people around to get lost, and almost immediately, a cop came along. After all, a death certificate needed to be issued. The cop took one glance at the body and figured the death didn't line up with the story. It didn't look like an accidental fall. Subtitles. When confronted with her doubts, the old woman and the island transformed into consummate actresses, putting on a skit, truly going to great lengths of cunning even in murder. Hunan burst into tears, revealing the truth. Yet, in response to accusations, Wonjong flat out blamed it all on her. She claimed Hunan wanted to take her daughter, which led to her accidental death. What a string of flimsy excuses. The cop turned serious, asking Hunan if that was the case. Hunan felt her heart tear, coldly glancing at Hunan. The cop quickly asked Hunan if he saw anything, and under Hunan's furious glare, Hunan's answer was, "I don't know." In that moment, Hunan entirely broke down. She never imagined Hunan wouldn't help at all, especially since he was clearly watching from nearby. In the end, the crowd cheerfully saw the cop off, with Wonjong even sliding a red envelope his way. Yeonhee's death just kind of fizzled out. The next day, Wonjong took her brother to sell honey, while the island's inhabitants, apart from one daft old man, were all women having a tea party, and freshly bereaved Hunan, however, worked tirelessly in the fields under the blazing sun, looking like an iron woman, utterly tired. One by one, she unearthed potatoes, drenched in sweat as if dancing, while the old lady sang and danced under the tree. Suddenly, Hunan paused in her labor, looking up at the glaring sun, as if feeling some kind of revelation. Then, tossing aside her tools, she took a big gulp of water and addressed the old ladies, only to meet their laughter, such a mix of joy and sorrow. But in the next second, Hunan grabbed the sickle from the box and slammed it down on one person's neck. A nearby old lady screamed while crawling, but Hunan kept chasing, sickle slicing deep into her neck. Next, she lunged at another fleeing old lady, who silently begged for mercy. Hunan successfully achieved a triple kill. Chasing out Wonjong to the cliff's edge, she begged Hunan to stop, but Hunan was past the point of no return. Ultimately, terrified, Aunt Wonjong jumped into what she thought was the sea, not realizing her view was just a pile of rocks. The troublemaking old ladies all went offline, and soon Wonjong and his brother returned from sea. Just then, her brother was washing his face when Hunan suddenly appeared with the sickle, and the man had no clue how serious this was. Hunan then targeted the man's neck with the sickle, slashing down hard. His head rolled away in a single blow, and the scene was coincidentally witnessed by Hunan. Facing the murderous Hunan, Hunan bolted, and from a hill, spotted Wonjong and the boatman in the distance. Meanwhile, Wonjong was by the water kit complaining, oblivious to the fact that her brother's head was stuck in a branch nearby.